Hello everyone, welcome to today's webinar series on how to streamline your sales operations using Zoho Writer. We are conducting a series of webinars discussing topics specific to different departments. In our previous webinar, we talked about how the HR team can benefit from using Writer automations. Today, we'll be focusing on how the sales team can leverage Zoho Writer to enhance their operations. My name is Balaji, and with me, I have Gautam, who will be co-hosting today's session. If you have any questions during the webinar, please use the Q&A tab to ask them. And we have Vignesh from the Zoho Writer team and Prakash from Zoho CRM available to provide you answers. Zoho Writer can be a game changer for enhancing the efficiency and effectiveness of your sales operations. In today's fast-paced business environment, the ability to streamline processes and maintain a competitive edge is crucial. Zoho Writer, with its robust set of features, offers a powerful solution for sales teams looking to optimize their workflows, improve collaboration, and ensure consistency across their documentation. Whether you're new to Zoho Writer or looking to deepen your understanding of its capabilities, this webinar will provide you with valuable insights and practical tips to help you get the most out of this versatile tool. By the end of this session, you'll have a clear understanding of how Zoho Writer can support your sales team in achieving excellent automation workflows. And so Gautam, so what's the agenda for today?
Thank you for that introduction, Balaji. So this is the agenda for today. We'll explore various ways Zoho Writer can be leveraged to transform your sales operation. We'll cover topics such as how to create a merge template, automating routine tasks, and integrating documents seamlessly with Zoho CRM to build a unified and efficient sales ecosystem. We'll start by learning how to set up merge templates, which will help you to generate personalized documents efficiently. Next, we'll discover how to link your data sources with Zoho Writer to streamline data entry. Then we will cover the key aspects of designing professional templates. After that, we'll explore different field types, including advanced options to create dynamic documents. We'll also see a live demo of the entire automation process, from generating a merged document and sending it for signing, and further adding the signed document back to your CRM in that particular record. Finally, we'll wrap up with a sneak peek at our upcoming features and enhancements in Zoho Writer.
Thank you, Gautam, for outlining today's agenda. It sounds like we have a comprehensive session ahead of us. And before we proceed with this, so I just have a quick poll to run. So I'd like to know how our attendees create their templates, or did you know that you can create merge templates in Zoho Writer? So just a quick poll. Once this is getting addressed, just a quick question, Gautam. So we know that merge templates are incredibly powerful tools for generating personalized documents quickly and efficiently. And how and what are the ways to create it?
Well, you can create a template from scratch, or if you have any existing template, then you can simply upload it into Zoho Writer and use that for automation. And not only that, you can also upload a PDF file directly into Writer and add fields over it in order to perform automation process. So let me just show you how to upload a document or to create a document from scratch in Zoho Writer. So here, let me just go to the Zoho Writers page. And on the top right corner, you'll have an option to create new. And if you click on it, you'll be able to upload merge template, fillable templates, or sign templates. And if you have any existing document, you can just upload it by selecting the merge template as the file type. And once it is done, simply just upload your file from the computer and you can use that for automation. And also in creating a merge template, you have an option called create over PDF. So using this, you can upload a PDF document into Zoho Writer and add in fields from the left panel after connecting a data source. And once that is done, you can use your PDF documents for automation process.
That sounds great, Gautam. Creating a template from scratch allows for complete customization, ensuring the template fits your specific needs perfectly. Uploading an existing template is a huge time saver, especially if you already have documents that are well designed and just need to be automated. Now let's move on to the next part where we'll discuss how to link your data sources with Zoho Writer to streamline data entry. Gautam, I did have a check and it seems that there are various options for a user to import data for automation. Can you explain these types?
Yes, Balaji. Zoho Writer supports various data sources such as CSV file, Zoho Contacts, Zoho Sheet, Zoho Forms, and Zoho CRM. And not only that, we also have custom data sources and Zoho Begin as well. So using the custom data source, you can also connect other Zoho applications like Zoho Projects, Zoho Books, etc. So let me just show you how to connect a data source in Zoho Writer. So let's just say I'm going to create a template from scratch. So I'll just click on create from scratch and the template will open up in a new tab. And once the template loads, all I have to do is just enter the contents of the document. So let me just enter a sample content. And now once that is done, I can just click on the hamburger icon on the top left corner and go to the automate tab. In here, since this is a merge template, I'll have an option to connect the data source. So I can choose any data source of my own preference and then go ahead and link it. So I'll just go ahead and choose CRM and I'll choose the required module. So all the supported modules from CRM will be listed in this content and you can just select it and connect your required data source. So once the connection is made, all you have to do is just go to the left panel and click on the required field so that will be inserted into the document area.
That was perfect, Gautam. Now let's move on to designing the template. So designing a professional template is crucial for ensuring that your documents are not only functional, but also visually appealing. What are the options that Writer provides?
Writer provides various options for creating and saving designs for later use. You can apply styles, fonts, and colors. And for example, if you have any pre-made designs, then you can easily import them and use it in your documents.
So even if I forget to apply a style but completed writing the document, can I still apply the style later?
Absolutely. You can apply a design to a document at any time. All your content will be updated to match the chosen design. So once all your content is available, you just have to go to the design tab. And let's say if you have any design documents in your computer, you can just click on import from, or if you have any URL or a writer document, you can use that and import the design into this particular document. And once that is done, you can also save the design in the design gallery. So we have preset designs as well from which you can select and use it in your document, or you can save custom designs. So once the document is completed, let's just say you want to apply a different style set, you can simply select the required design and it will be updated in your particular content.
These designs are really going to help me out, Gautam. But could you also explain the different type of merge fields available and how they can be used to enhance our documents here?
Absolutely. There are many fields in Zoho Writer. So we have date fields that allow you to format and display dates according to your preference. Also, there are various fields like checkbox, map, QR code, etc.
That's great. It is good to know that Writer supports a variety of fields. Gautam, I've heard that you can use formulas as well in Zoho Writer. Can you explain how formulas work in merge templates and provide some examples of how they can be applied?
Certainly, Balaji. When it comes to advanced merge fields, we have formulas. So formulas is a powerful feature that allows you to perform calculations directly within your documents.
Okay, so is it possible to use values from the data source for calculations?
Yes, you can use merge or fillable fields in the formula and dynamically perform calculations.
That's useful. Can you give me a specific example of how I would set up a formula using values from a data source? For instance, if I wanted to calculate a discount or a total cost based on data pulled from my CRM, or any other data source? How would I go about it?
Let me show you how it's done. So here, I'll just go to CRM and let me check if I have any templates in my account. Here, when I go to the template section and the mail merge, I can find all the mail merge documents which I have uploaded. So here you can also click the new button and create new templates from here. Or if you have any other templates, you can just import it from your machine. So once the template is imported, and you will also be asked to select the module in which you're going to use this template. So based on that, you can choose the required module and then import the document into Zoho CRM's template library. So once that is done, I'll just open up a particular template here and I'll click on edit. So once you click on edit, it will be opened in Zoho Writer section. So here we are going to let you know how formulas can be used. So for this, I'm going to open this order form. So as you can see, this is a pretty complex document created within Zoho Writer from scratch. So in here, we have various fields, which are merge fields as well as fillable fields. And not only that, we have also added a table which will be dynamically repeated. So as you can see here, I have inserted a formula called sum above. And not only this, we have various formulas available. So you can use product, round, sum, and you can also calculate date using the data diff function. So using this, you can perform calculations using date. So now once I insert this formula, I'll just go ahead and preview this document. Okay, now I'll just go ahead and preview the merge. So now you can see that the total of the rows above in the table is available, and I'll be able to get the result using the formulas. And not only that, we also have various other fields as well. So you can click on this plus icon and insert merge fields for calculations. So if you have any date calculation, so you can use the auto fields where current date and a specific date can be picked for calculation. Furthermore, if you're using fillable fields in your document, you can use that for calculation. So in this way, once the data is got from the customers, you'll be able to perform calculation. And if you have any tables inserted inside the document, you can refer the values of the cell and the table, and you'll be able to make sure that the calculations are done in an easy manner.
Perfect, Gautam. That clearly explains my requirement. Now, I want to talk about conditions in Zoho Writer. Could you explain how conditions work and how they can be used to make our documents even more dynamic and responsive to different scenarios?
Definitely. You can use conditions in Zoho Writer to show or display contents dynamically based on certain criteria. Also, you can add multiple conditions using and or so that only if it is satisfied, the content will be shown.
Okay, but could you give me a business use case? Let's say, how can a sales team benefit from this feature?
Sure. Let's consider a sales team preparing customized codes for their clients. They can add conditions to display content accordingly. For example, if there is a discount applied and based on that, the team wants to display specific content or display some terms and conditions, so they can add a text condition so that content in the document will be displayed based on the discount value.
Sounds really useful. Maybe could you give us a live demo?
Definitely. So let's just take this document for an example. So here I would want a specific content to be displayed if the discount value is less than 10%. So in order to do that, first I would have to insert the condition. So let's just insert condition from the advanced merge field section under the automate tab. So once I click on it, I'll just go ahead and click on discount. And I'm using the operator is lesser than. So there are various operators from which the user can choose, and this is easily available from there. So let's just say if the value of the discount is lesser than 10%, I want a specific content to be displayed, or else a different content will be displayed. So now so as you can see here, if the condition is satisfied in the output document, I'll have a display of the content lesser than 10%. But if it is more than 10%, I'll have the else content displayed in my output document. So this is how easy it is for you to add conditions in Zoho Writer.
All right. Thank you so much for explaining that, Gautam. And for our attendees who have more questions on formulas and conditions in Zoho Writer, so we have another webinar which focuses mainly on formulas and conditions. I've shared the link for this webinar in the Q&A panel. And once you are done with this, so yes, Gautam. So what about the repeat region? How can it be used effectively?
The repeat region allows you to repeat certain contents easily. So it's actually a pretty incredible feature, especially for sales team. So
okay, can you maybe give us an example of this use case, Gautam?
Yes, definitely. Let us say there are multiple customers in your CRM who have purchased products from you. So each user might have purchased multiple products. In this case, you might find it difficult to add a table in the template because the number of rows will differ for each customers. Well, to overcome this, you can make use of repeat region and insert it directly into the document. So once the repeat region is inserted, you can insert a table into it so that dynamically the table rows will be generated based on the number of items the customer has purchased. So let me show you a demo on this so that our users will get a more clear understanding. So I'll take this order form as an example. So in here, in this order form, as you can see, I have inserted a table with 2 rows, and in my CRM, I will have multiple customers who has purchased many products with me, and I would be required to dynamically add table rows. So for example, if I add, let's say 5 rows, and if the customer has purchased more than 5 line items, then it will be difficult for me to generate a document. So what I'll do is I'll just click on this repeat, and I'll go to insert table for row repeat and select the required fields and insert the table into my document. So now once this is done, I'll just go ahead and click on preview merge. So now as you can see, this particular customer has purchased 3 products: monitor, keyboard, and an iPhone. So for this, the table rows has been dynamically generated and it is shown in my output document. So this is how the repeat feature can be used in Zoho Writer.
That was pretty excellent, Gautam. So we have discussed repeat. So we also had a look at features like group by and aggregate. And how does the sales team make use of this?
The group by feature allows you to display contents as a group by adding a filter. For example, if you have payment details of customers who purchased products and you want to group this data by payment mode or the customer name, you can easily do that. Just add the required filter and the data will be arranged accordingly. So as you can see in this screenshot, the left side of the document contains just the data of the cars that is being sold in particular state and the model and its price. So on the right side, we have grouped it by state wise. And as you can see, in Nevada state, sedan, pickup truck, and SUV has been sold. So this is how easy it is for you to group using state as an example. Similarly, if you'd like to aggregate data, you can do it by applying aggregate functions like sum, average, count, etc. to your grouped data. For instance, you can calculate the total sales for each payment mode or the average purchase amount for each customers. This is especially useful for summarizing information and getting insights from your data. So in the screenshot, you can see that we have aggregated data for the total. So first, we are getting the total of the revenue type, car sales or service and others. So second, on the right side, you can see on the second screenshot, we have aggregated data by state. And on the third section, you can see that we are getting the sum and the number of total revenue. So this is how you can use the group by and the aggregate feature in Zoho Writer.
Thanks for the perfect examples, Gautam. I understand by using the group by and aggregate features, a sales team can quickly analyze sales patterns, customer behaviors, and payment preferences. This helps in making informed decisions and tailoring strategies to maximize sales and improve customer satisfaction. So as mentioned for the conditions and formulas previously, so we have also have dedicated webinars for group by and aggregate. Sharing the link for this, that our attendees can have a look at this as well. And to continue, so when we talk about automation, what options are available after the merge operation is completed, and how easy is it for me to set it up?
There are various options available. You can save the generated document in Zoho Work Drive, or you can send the document via email, or you can send it for getting signatures. And not only this, you can also add a custom function wherein you'll be getting the options to push these merged documents to various platforms like Google Drive, Box, or even to other Zoho applications as well. Further, you can also merge the existing data and then send the documents to collect additional information from your customers. This will allow the sales team to generate order forms, send them to the customers, and get additional data like date of delivery or their mobile numbers or even their city or address to which they want the document or the product to be delivered.
Okay, but what do you think are the advantages of using Writer compared with other word processing applications, Gautam? I understand that there are some advantages of using Writer, but no script knowledge is required as it's completely UI based. In other applications like MS Word, you often need the coding knowledge to use Visual Basic to perform simple automation. Also, there are multiple workflows where the users can simply choose their required output and perform automations easily.
Yes, that is correct. You can also integrate not only Zoho applications, but other applications into this automation process. That is also an advantage in using Writer for merge operation.
Right, Gautam. I also find the formulas and functions quite easy to use and apply. Plus, the predefined function gallery allows me to extend this automation process easily.
Well said, Balaji.
Gautam, now that we have knowledge of how to create templates, let's discuss some sample use cases using Zoho CRM. We have tailored these samples workflows to be useful for the sales team in an organization. And what is the first use case that we have planned for today?
So the first use case would be, so let's say that there is an electronics manufacturing company selling electronic items in bulk, and they're looking to send a contract to their customers. But before that, before they go ahead and share data, they want their potential customers to sign an NDA form. So let's look at this and how this can be automated easily for the sales team. So let me just jump over to Zoho CRM and I'll just go to the potentials module. So let's just say I have created a potential and that would be IT organization, and they have requested to negotiate the terms with me. So before I go ahead and share data, I want an NDA to be signed. So for that, I would have to go ahead to the template section in Zoho CRM and upload an NDA form before I go ahead and perform this automation. So I've already done that. So I'll just go to three dot option in CRM and click on mail merge. So here, all the all the merge templates that I have uploaded for the potential module will be listed to me. So I'll just click on NDA and click on this merge button. So now writer document will be open and I can check out the informations in my NDA document. So if there are any alterations, I can just go ahead and make the alterations. And further, as you can see, I have added the potential's name into the template as a merge field. And furthermore, in the bottom of this page, I have added the signature field and I can go ahead and configure this sign us. So in this case, I'll just click on merge and send for sign collection. So if I want, I can just use the potential's email address so that I would not be required to enter their email address manually. So anytime I click on a record, the potential's email will be automatically pulled up and it will be sent to that appropriate potential for signatures. So now, since it's for testing purpose, I'm just clicking on, I'm just using my email address. And now I'm clicking on run merge. So I can check my log from here. So if there are any delays or if there are any errors, I'll be able to check it out here and I'll be able to rectify it. So we'll also provide you the error code so that you'll get to know what exactly the error is. So if you're not able to rectify, then you can contact us so that we'll be able to assist you further. Let me just wait for the document to be initiated. So in the meantime, so as you can see, the current status is in progress and I'm just waiting for my email to be received. So if you have any questions, you can use the Q&A box during this webinar so that we'll be able to answer them. So yes, so as you can see, the document is being generated and it is being sent for signature. So let me just check my inbox. So now I have received an email. So I'm just going to open the document and start signing. So I'll just go ahead and enter the signature and click on finish. So the main automation over here is not just getting signatures from the customers. So once the document is signed, I want this document to be pushed back to that particular CRM record. So for that, I have configured a particular function in my template. So in Writer, if you click on merge and send for sign collection, under advanced settings, we have an option to execute a custom function. So here I have added a function called attach to Zoho CRM. So this function is available in our gallery, where once you enter this function, you'll be able to get back the signed document as an attachment in the Zoho CRM record. So all you have to do is just click on gallery and use this function and make the necessary changes as suggested in the first two lines. And once that is done, you can save and link this function. So now let me just go ahead and check my log page. And so yes, as you can see, the signing process is completed and the custom function is also executed successfully. So let's just go to the particular CRM record, which is the IT organization. And I'll just reload this page. Yes, so you can see in the attachment that there is a document called signed document. So once I click on it, I'll be able to open it and check out the signature of my receiving party. So this actually provides you a clear automation where the sales team need not switch between multiple applications in order to just view the signed document. So they can simply view it directly from their CRM in that particular record.
That was perfect, Gautam. Thank you so much for the detailed demo on the first use case. Now let's move on to the second one. Let's consider a scenario where the sales team has won a deal. They want to send out emails to the internal team members to inform them that the deal is closed and to congratulate them on their hard work. So how can we automate this process with minimal manual intervention?
Sure, Balaji. So as you mentioned, it's going to be a minimal manual intervention. So what we can do is we can add workflows. So Zoho CRM provides workflows using which you'll be able to execute custom functions. So all you have to do is just go to settings, and under automation, we have workflow rules. So click on it. And for this particular use case, I've already added a workflow in under the potential module. So I'm just going to click on it. So what I'm going to do is, so whenever the stage of a particular record is 1, I just want this I want this custom function to be triggered. So as you can see, I am adding the record action as edit, so that whenever the record is edited and whenever the specific field is modified to any one stages, I want this function to be executed. So now once that is done, I'm just going to add a function. So here you can see that I have added a custom function, which is merge and email. So we have API documentation for all the merge operations. So Wiki will be providing you the link for the API documentation so that you can check. You can check and apply APIs. So in here, you can see that I have mapped the fields from CRM and the fields in my Zoho Writer. So once that is done, I have added the URL of my document, in which I'm going to perform this automation. So I'll just open this document. So this is the document which is going to be sent to my internal members. And since it's a merge and email, I'm going to send it as inline, so that I'll not be using any attachments. I'll just send it as an inline email. So now I'll just go ahead and save this function. And once that is done, I just have to go to potentials module. So under potentials module, I'll open IT organization, which is the deal that I won. And not only for deal 1, if there are any lost deals or if there are any other actions or any other record actions, you'll be able to initiate a merge. So it will be completely based on your preference and your workflows. So now I'll just click on closed one and the amount that we have won and click on save. So now the merge operation will be triggered and an email should be sent to the employees. So now I'll go to the document and check if there are any logs available. Yes, as you can see, the merge is actually initiated and we are just waiting for the email to be triggered. And this page will be auto refreshed every 30 seconds. So you'll be getting an update once the email is sent. So since I'm using the test accounts, there is a certain delay in sending out these emails. So we'll just wait for a few more minutes. And as I mentioned, you can use this for, you can use any field as a trigger. For example, let's just say you have a specific field with state or cities. So a particular state can be used as a particular drop down field can be used as a trigger. And whenever it is changed to yes or no, you'll be able to send out these merge documents. Yeah, so now you can see that the email has been sent. So let me check my inbox. And these are the information. So you can see the company name, value, and the date in which the deal was won has been shown to me, along with some congratulation messages. This is how you can use automation for sending out emails with Zoho workflow. I'm sorry, Zoho CRM's workflow.
Perfect, Gautam. Thank you for showing us this excellent way of automating things. But what about collecting information from the client? Let's say that once the deal is done, sales team wants us to send out order forms to get their client's monthly requirement so that the production team or the inventory team can plan accordingly.
That's a very good example, Balaji. Let me show how this can be achieved. So for this, we can use the order form that we already talked about. So this order form contains both merge fields and fillable fields. So these fillable fields will be interactive for the customers, and these merge fields will bring out data from Zoho CRM. So all I have to do is just import the template in Zoho CRM or create a template in Zoho CRM, and then go to that appropriate potential. So let's just say I'll just go to the code module. So I'm going to generate a code for my customer. So this is the code module, and I have already configured certain fields. And here you can see that the product that the customer has requested is available, but the billing street, the billing city, the shipping city is not available. So now I'm just gonna get these information from them. So for that, I'll just click on these three dots and go to mail merge and select order form. So before I proceed, I'll just go ahead and quickly show you the preview so that you'll get to know how this document will look like. So this is the end document. So here you can see that the name of the company and the phone number is being pulled from Zoho CRM. And apart from that, we have the product name and its details. So these city and the street name is not available. So I'm just going to run this merge so that I'll get these data and use it for my delivery purpose. So now I'll click on run merge, and here you can configure the email address of the particular user as well. So you can make use of these merge fields and insert email address directly into the field. So now the merge operation is initiated, and I'm just waiting for an email with the product details that I've purchased. So if required, I can also configure drop-down fields like the city or state and get entire product information from the customers directly. And using that, I'll be able to save it in my folders, and production team or the manufacturing team can work on it. So let me wait for a few more minutes so that the email gets generated. Yes, so now the merge document is generated and the form is being sent. So now I've got an email. So I'll just click on this fillable form link. So I'll just type my street. And select city. So now I'll just click on the delivery date. So if I require, I can add in more comments as well. So also you can see that these are the drop-down fields that we have configured in Zoho Writer fillable template. So now I'll just go ahead and click on submit. So based on the configuration, I'll be able to view this particular form in Zoho Work Drive, and my sales team and my manufacturing team can check the requirement of the customers and they can start production so that they can meet the expected delivery date.
Thanks for the demo, Gautam. That was lovely. Since we talked about workflows, so here is a quick question for our audience. So what business purpose or workflows do you usually use in mail merge? So here is a quick poll for you. So once the poll is addressed, we can go ahead with our tips and tricks for Zoho Writer. Gautam, I guess we can get started with the tips and tricks.
Thank you for that, Balaji. So one of the greatest features of Zoho Writer is the ability to send merged documents via email. You can customize the email content by using your CRM email templates as the message body, making it easy to send out personalized merged documents with the content from your existing email templates. Let me show you how you can use that. So once you have imported a document in Zoho CRM template library, you can go to the automate option. And here you can select merge and email. So if you're sending it out as an attachment, you can click on attachment, and in the body of the message, you can choose your existing CRM's email template so that you not be required to configure the message over here again and again. So simply select the required template and go ahead and hit on done so that the email message will be automatically inserted when the user receives their email.
That's really useful. Additionally, Zoho Writer allows you to customize the from email address as well. The sales team can use their team email address to send out these merged documents, ensuring a consistent and professional appearance.
Exactly, Balaji. So in here, you can see that whenever you're sending out an emails, if you have got email aliases, you can just use that and send it to Zoho Writer. And another powerful feature is the ability to add data from multiple modules into a single template. You can use lookup fields in Zoho CRM to pull data from different modules and then incorporate those fields into your merge template. This versatility makes it easy to generate comprehensive and detailed documents.
I completely agree, Gautam. And as we have discussed the tips and tricks for this webinar, let us now dive into the features that we have planned for our upcoming updates. And until now, we didn't have Zoho projects as a direct data source. Users needed to use the custom data source option to add Zoho projects. We are soon going to release an enhancement where Zoho projects can be directly used as a data source to merge the documents. Additionally, we are planning to include various other Zoho applications like Zoho Books, Zoho Invoice, and more.
That sounds great, Balaji. And also another upcoming release would be an extension within Zoho CRM. Yeah, before that, we have planning to release a new output option. So as far as now, we have merge and send as email, merge and send for sign collection, or merge and share as fillable link. So now you'll have the ability to merge and send the documents for approval process. So using this feature, the merged document can be sent to your managers or any other leads for approval, so that before sending out a code, the sales team can verify that and get it approved and then send the document to the customers or their clients. So this feature will allow you to send bulk documents for approval or review, as well as it streamlines the process significantly.
Yes, Gautam. And additionally, we are also planning to release an extension within CRM that will allow you to perform mail mergers without switching to Zoho Writer. All options from Writer will be loaded in the CRM's user interface itself. Not only that, we are planning to provide a print button, which will enable users to directly print documents with the merged values. This will offer an instant way to download or print merged documents quickly. This feature proves to be more time-saving as the document gets generated quickly.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, Balaji. And further, the last what's coming of the day is the rule editor for merge. So as for now, you'll have only an option to select a single template and perform merge if you would like to generate bulk documents. But once this feature is available, you'll be able to execute a condition, and using that condition, if it is satisfied, you can select a particular template, or if it is not satisfied, you can select a different template. So you'll have the ability to select multiple templates based on a condition and send it out for merge operation. So yeah, I think we are coming to the end of the session today. And if you have any questions, you can just put it in the Q&A box. And also we have two more polls available. So please do let us know, what are the type of documents do you usually generate using mail merge functions? So will you be generating invoices, or if there are any NDA documents that you generate frequently, please do let us know. And also, I hope many would be aware that a writer can be used for creating templates and perform automations. So if there are any existing users of MS Word, so if you're still using MS Word for creating templates, then please do let us know in the polls. And additionally, we are conducting a series of webinars focusing on each departments. So every second Thursday of the month, we'll be conducting this webinar. So previously we had discussed about HR. So today we are discussing about the sales department. So further, we are planning to provide or discuss more about various departments. So please do join us in our upcoming webinars as well. And this recording, today's webinar recording, will be sent out to all the attendees and the absentees as well. So you can check our recordings. And yeah.
Thanks for that, Gautam. So additionally, I would like to point out about Zoho Writer's desktop application, so which is available for your desktop devices like Windows, Mac, and Linux too. And one more point to add is that we also have our recorded webinars hosted in our website, and I'm sharing the link for that as well. Gautam mentioned, so all these webinars are focused on, are based on the inputs that we have received from our attendees. So these inputs were shared based on the link that we shared with them. So I'm sharing the link again here. So please do share your suggestions for our upcoming webinar in the link that I'm sending out. Additionally, once the webinar is completed, you'll also be redirected to the same link where you can pull in your suggestions. Thank you for joining us in today's webinar on streamlining sales operations with Zoho Writer. We hope you found the session informative and valuable. By leveraging Zoho Writer's robust features, your sales team can significantly enhance your efficiency, improve collaboration, and ensure consistency in documentation. Remember, the right tools can make a substantial difference in achieving your sales goals. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you again, and have a great day.